Hey folks, as promised, we're here today to build ourselves a REM-Pod. And you know, I had stated in my post that it was super simple. It's only got 3 parts. One is this doorbell. It's an alarm for a doorknob that you hang on there. And here's the package that it comes in. And you can get these on eBay, probably the cheapest, or Amazon. An antenna and a 9-volt LED light. So I know I've kept you guys waiting long enough. So we will go ahead and get started on that. Okay, folks, the tools you're going to need for this job is going to be a small Phillips head screwdriver, pair of wire strippers, small pair of side cutters, and for me, of course, I'm using 2 because they got different chuck sizes. I'll be using my Dremel for the smaller hole, and I'll be using my larger drill. This will be for the antenna hole. So we'll get started here. Okay, first of all, we're going to take off the battery cover. We're going to take out the screw at the very top. If it lets me. And then the screw on the bottom, just above the battery compartment. All right. And this is what we have inside. You got 2 red wires here. The one that connects at the top on the outer lip, that's the positive. The one on the center part is the negative. What we're going to do is we're going to come in here and we're going to cut those right in the middle. I'm only going to do one at a time though, because that way it makes it so you don't get confused. Okay, so we're going to cut one right in the middle. What we're going to do is we're going to strip this. Strip it down enough to where we can go ahead and splice them together. There's that one. And that one. Oh, did that a little too much. There we go. So we got those there. Now there are different ways of doing this. Normally what I would do is I would solder these. Of course, I still might, not really sure. Actually, we're going to do the light. We're going to we got our LED here. I'm going to cut part of this off because it's just way too much wire to have inside there. So I'm going to cut it about in half. And we are going to strip these. There we go. Now what we're going to do is we cut the positive first, right here. We're going to go ahead and twist this up onto this positive wire. Yep, lost him. Now just remember, this is just my method, okay? If you don't have the soldering iron and all that, that is fine. Now what I'm going to do is put a piece of heat shrink tubing on the wiring and make sure that it gives it plenty of protection and it doesn't short out. So stick this on here. Now, we got our light. We're going to twist our red positive to this positive wire here. We're going to twist it nice and tight so it doesn't come apart. And we're going to twist the two ends together. Okay. So then, okay, now I'm not a professional solderer, so you know, if I don't get this to work, then I'll be taping the dang thing. Okay, we've got that wire soldered. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and shrink this down. I'll make sure I get it nice and tight. All right. It's the first wire. It's positive wire. So now we're going to cut the negative. I want to get it as close to the middle as I can. There we go. Go ahead and strip this. Strippers aren't very good for some reason. There we go. Let's hope this one goes better. A little bit more. Okay, so then we need another small piece of shrink tubing. Oops, get back here. I'll go ahead and put this, let's twist this up first so we don't mess up the wires. Now remember, this is the first time I've ever done this, so I hope you're patient with me. I mean, it's so simple, you know. I suppose I could have done a practice run, but didn't really think about it. So we will go ahead and oh, hey. Okay, got those two together. Now we put the negative for the lamp on there. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and solder those. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put some flux on there, darn it. There we go. Now we can try it. Yeah, solder doesn't like to stick to the wire unless you've got some flux on it. There we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to bend this wire over here so that we can get this shrink wrap over it. Let's go, buddy. There we go. Get the old heat gun going again. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is, you can see that little circle right up there. There's a little circle in the plastic. That's where I'm going to drill my hole for my light. So, we will get our Dremel. All right, here we go. Go ahead and drill a hole in here. Hopefully that is big enough. See what we got here. Go ahead and put the light in there. We'll zoom it out just a little bit more. Kind of funny, I'm drilling on this plastic box, and that little That little blue light is like flashing. There's not even a battery in here, so maybe I'm being watched. Try and clean that hole out a little bit. There we go. All right, we got that in, so. Now we're going to glue this light into here. You don't have to worry about using too much, because once this is closed up, it's closed. All right. You know what I want to do is I want to put this battery in and see just come on, battery. Works wonderfully. Awesome sauce. All right. Now on to the next step. We're going to go ahead and get the antenna ready to put in. Okay, what I've done is I figured I'd save us all some time. I went ahead and drilled the hole for the antenna. And when you put the antenna in, you never want to go past the battery compartment, otherwise your battery's not going to go in. So you go ahead and put it down to about that much right there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take, this is going to be attached to your antenna. This is the part that goes on your doorknob. So we will go ahead and we will cut this right in the middle. All right, we'll go ahead and strip it. We're going to strip it quite a bit. We're going to strip it quite a ways down so we can wrap it around the antenna. All right, there we go. And then we'll do the other one the same way. All right. We'll go ahead and get those all twisted up. Okay. And we can just go ahead and put these together. It doesn't matter. Best to keep them in their pairs. Okay, now we need to turn this. Okay. Being a little difficult here. There we go. Here we go. We got our little angled pliers. Now this is where I made my first fatal error. Is I put the hole too close to this corner right here. So it needed to come back this way just a little bit. So it may not be fatal. I mean, let's see here. Nah, we should be good. Got to make sure that make sure all these wires are going to fit in here. Yep, we're good. So then what we will do is we're going to put this down alongside of the antenna, just like that. Then we're going to glue it. I'm going to glue the antenna right in. There we go. And this, you can never have enough. Except for the fact that yes, we're just gonna glue the heck out of this. Okay, we're going to let that dry for a couple minutes, and we're going to see how stable this antenna is. Oh, it feels stable already. Yeah, buddy. Well then, I guess what we will do is we're going to go ahead and put these back on, put the back on. And if you wonder why I shake so much, I've got nerve damage in my shoulders. I've had 5 surgeries on my shoulders, so it's definitely not my happy place. And there we go. Now the moment of truth, eh? Let's turn this off. Positive. All right, so the moment of truth. You won't be able to see my hands up on the antenna, but I'm gonna whoa, that's sensitive. Guess I could turn this around, huh? I think this will work just fine with the antenna down. Yep. Well, there we go, folks. There's my first REM-Pod.